Hi, my name is Lood Vijay. Been dancing for the past 18 years and I run a company called the Lood Vijay's Dance Studio. My mom says that I've been dancing since I was 3. I probably went on stage when I was 3 and just did an impromptu jig. And I think from then on, dance has been a part of my journey. See, essentially when you talk about the performing arts, it's not just dance or music or theatre, it's all a culmination of everything on stage. Especially when you're doing a musical, an individual should be able to sing, act and dance. That's something which I see as a big lacuna in the country. So essentially we're looking at that happening mostly. Individuals should be able to sing, dance and act at the same time.
The Bangalore Arts Complex is a one-stop shop for the arts. It's a place where anybody can come and learn various art forms, right from different styles of dance, to theatre, to music, to aerial dancing, to acrobatics, gymnastics, fine arts, martial arts, painting, sculpting, DJing even, and a lot more. And the good thing is, these are all being taught by the best teachers in the field and right in the heart of the city.
Whatever we do in life has art in it. Just like the sport that I play, just like any other performing art. Art is all about rhythm, about grace, about being in harmony. And I think the beauty about art is that it's limitless. You can never really quantify art, and you can create your own style, which I think is something that's very individual, and it's something that I believe that everyone has an ability to create their own unique style.
I think these arts choose you, you may call it destiny, you may call it your choice, but the moment I took to dance, I just stopped everything else. Namaskar, I'm Madhu Natraj, and I have a dual identity as both a Kathak dancer and a contemporary dancer. I run the STEM dance company, which is Bangalore's first contemporary dance company, started 21 years ago. And also I head the Natya Institute of Kathak and Choreography, which is a 52-year-old entity.
Dance has so many benefits that you don't really see when you just look at it as a social dance. Hi, my name is Dharai Sonawala. I'm a thoroughbred Bangalorean, now Bengalurian. When you look at a venue like this, there are three kinds of people who'd be directly benefited, right? First, you're going to have people who are creative and are instructors and need a space to showcase their talent and train people in their talent. This is great. So whether it's me doing a theatre workshop or a comedy workshop or a talking workshop, a speaking workshop, or my wife doing a dance workshop or someone else doing singing or whatever it is, right? So you have a space where you can share your talent. That's at one level. At the other level, there are people who want to learn things, whether it's learning how to play the guitar or the drums or how to do mime consistently or act or sing or gymnastics or acrobatics or martial arts or whatever it is. You want to learn these skills, and having one venue where you get all of it together is great. And then the third point is that when you have a mime artist, a kuchipudi dancer, a singer, an Indian classical singer, Western classical singer, all coming to the same venue and interacting with each other, you're creating a movement that could blossom into something really special. You're giving this entire creative community a space, a platform on which you can build something unimaginable. And more than anything else, that's what I look forward to.
It's just like having access to playgrounds, really. If you have children who want to actually go out there and get in fresh air and actually become healthy and fit, they go to a playground, they take up something. And similarly with the arts is the same. If you have a complex in which you have various forms of art and people have access to it, then it becomes a lot easier to actually take up an art form. And that's where I feel that people should come out there and support this project, because one is it's right in the heart of the city, and two is it's actually embracing art. And any city you look at in India is defined by its culture. I believe that everyone has an ability to create their own unique style and actually be artistic. And I think having an art complex like this will just add tremendously to it.
First of all, I want to say something about Lood also. I've known Lood now for almost 2 decades since I moved here. And one thing about him is he's very persevering And if he goes out to do any sort of project or a venture, then he goes all out and makes sure that he handles it with complete responsibility and is accountable for it.
So what Lood, I think, is doing is an incredible thing. And we definitely need a center where people can go, whatever art form they are aficionados of, can go to meet other like-minded artistic people.
Since it's you have multi-arts there, they should look forward to being exposed to all the different facets of the arts. And it could be theatre, music, dance. There's a lot of video work that's perhaps happening now that somebody might want to use the space for. There's just so much happening, and people won't know about it if don't have a facility for them to come and find out. And I think that's the biggest thing about it, that it gives people a chance. One thing, sorry, I just wanted to say, when we opened this space, we have so many members of the community coming and saying, thank you, what a wonderful thing you've done for this area, right? And we didn't expect that, we just didn't. We opened this because this is what we wanted to do. And it's such a nice feeling to have people around, citizens, coming and saying, thank you. It's a wonderful space.
Supporting the Bangalore Arts Complex is a community initiative, and everyone gets involved in this project in one way or the other. You get classes in any of the discipline that you choose for a whole year for the value of contribution made. Through our Dance Foundation, you will be given a tax exemption certificate.
The atmosphere is very, very important, because the atmosphere around an educational experience is very, very conducive to the educational experience. So you need to create an atmosphere of learning, an atmosphere of art, an atmosphere of a multidisciplinary approach. And that's the only way a person would learn and a person would be encouraged to learn. Hi, I'm Ricky Cage. I'm a composer based in Bangalore. Everything that I do basically comes back to music, and music is what my life is all about. In my opinion, when it comes to a beginner and a person who wants to actually take up a learning session, or wants to learn a particular art, I think that such a person needs to be encouraged, simply because everybody talks about the arts as breaking rules, and it's very, very important to break rules and make your own path in your artistic journey. But at the same time, it's very, very important to have the basis of it, because you should know the rules. It's a cliche to say this, but it's absolutely true that you have to know the rules in order to break them. And that's why the atmosphere is very, very important, because the atmosphere around an educational experience is very, very conducive to the educational experience. So you need to create an atmosphere of learning, an atmosphere of art, an atmosphere of a multidisciplinary approach. And that's the only way a person would learn and a person would be encouraged to learn.
Well, to me, art and culture means the finer things of life that all of us aspire for. As human beings, we always want to live in a place where there's a tremendous amount of pleasure and joy and things to do. And art and culture reminds you of the higher aspects of life. My name is Mohandas Pai. I'm the chairman of Arin Capital Partners at Bangalore. Bangalore is a global city. It has a population of 10 million people. Here is where the brightest and the best people from all over India can take their children and understand the creative human spirit. Because creativity is essential to compete for any civilization in the long term. Creativity is the highest aspiration of a civilization. As a global city, we need all this. So if Loots is setting up an arts complex where artists of Bangalore are going to come together, they're going to interact, they're going to exhibit, they're going to display, etc., I think it's a fantastic thing. And all of us in Bangalore should support initiatives like this.
There are many other gifts as well for every person contributing to the Bangalore Arts Complex. For every contribution made, we are giving out a pair of jazz shoes for dance enthusiasts, and for people who are not into dancing, we have a nice custom-made jute bag which can be used for an iPad or a notepad. We are also building a wall of fame where every patron who supports the project gets their name embossed on the wall, and a lot of giveaways in terms of invites for shows and other events that we host.
Hi, I'm Pankaj Advani and I'm a proud Bangalorean. This is my main area of work, playing billiards and snooker. I'm not bad at it actually, represent the country. But I'm very fond of dance, and I think that's why I'm here, because I think Lood is doing a fantastic job in starting off this huge project. And I feel that anyone who encourages arts and dance and various forms of art is really adding to the culture of the city.
You know, we were known as a city which is known for its gene pool of academics, of culture, and now everybody only talks about traffic. They talk about IT and they talk about the flyovers we have. You know, what about culture? Because we are such a strong undercurrent, almost invisible, but this is what defines the character of our cities.
We say that when a person doesn't have food, he feels hungry. When a person has food, then he has 10 other problems. It's a question of complexity, integration, expression. Art allows a person to express himself in a healthy manner. I'm Manish Pol. I'm the founder of a style of yoga called Total Yoga, which is a holistic way of approaching yoga, fitness, and meditation. I believe that those people who appreciate art are the people who will also appreciate yoga and meditation. So for us, this is perfectly integrated. For us as teachers, to have an interdisciplinary space where we can sort of learn from different people. For people who come in to learn, an opportunity to one day do a dance class, another day do a music class, to integrate that with yoga.
Visual art has influenced all areas of my life. I'm able to see things differently, express myself, be a more stress-less person. Hi, I'm Ruchika and I'm the founder of 3PL. Creativity to me is the ability and the talent, or just a vocation. And what it is your ability to be able to express yourself either with words or dance or music or the arts. And it's literally sharing what's inside of you and getting it outside, whether it's an abstract thought or something more figurative or an expression of love for somebody.
Traffic is an issue to deal with in Bangalore. So you might have the best dance school in Malleshwaram, but somebody will think twice coming from Whitefield. You see? So if you bring the best, teaching staff from across the city under one roof, at least for twice a week, I think it's a fabulous venture. And the choices, if one was only thinking of joining a dance class and just happens to watch maybe a gymnastics class or a music lesson and gets interested, why not? It opens up so many different doors.
To have the best teachers and the most interested students at one hub creates a certain sort of synergy for a city. We find that in Bangalore, in Indian cities, there's a budding art movement which is neo-traditional, right? And it needs that sort of a patronage. To do it for an artist to try to provide that sort of patronage is invaluable as compared to a government trying to do that. So that's why I believe in this project. Lud's got the background, he's got the vision to make Bangalore Arts Complex something spectacular.
I'm Arundhati Raja, co-founder of Jagriti, the theatre space we're sitting in right now. I'm also its artistic director, looking at its programming vision and how we can take things forward to the future.
I'm Jagdish Raja, again founded trustee of the Art Foundation, which is a registered charitable trust, and we run Jagriti, a 200-seat auditorium in Whitefield, and we celebrated 5 years in January.
Theatre is one part of the arts in general, and there is no doubt about it that the arts is actually something that they give life skills to people. They allow people to handle anything that can happen with them in their life. Unfortunately, there's not enough support often given towards the arts, particularly in our educational institutions. But we need more. The city needs more dedicated spaces where people who are dedicated to the arts can actually use their arts in a creative way.
The arts is a great liberator and a great leveler.
People should support the Bangalore Arts Complex because simply we need more spaces like this. You're supporting the arts, and finally those of you who support are going to benefit from it. And if not by the kind of classes that you go and attend or workshops or whether you perform, but certainly from the reaction of people who do. And we're giving people a chance to have a space where they can go and learn, or they can use the space for their own rehearsals perhaps, and it's a tremendous, whether if you give, this is the thing that often when people give for the arts, or if we go for, people say, well, what will we get? It's like the footfalls, what is this? And we say, I'm sorry, we can't give you any. Please just support the arts, because at the end of it, your life's going to be better for it. I am Arundhati Raja and I support the Bangalore Arts Complex.
I am Jagdish Raja and I wholeheartedly support the Bangalore Arts Complex.
Hi, my name is Lud Vijay.
Hi, I'm Pankaj Advani.
Hi, I'm Ricky Kate.
Hi, I'm Ruchika.
I'm Manish Paul.
I'm Mohandas Pai.
Hi, my name is Darai Sinowala.
I'm Madhu Natraj and I support the Bangalore Arts Complex.